Armie Hammer has appeared in dozens of movies and TV series over the last decade, but you probably know him best as his turn as the Winklevoss twins in the Facebook-inspired movie The Social Network, or from Mirror Mirror as Prince Andrew Alcott, opposite Julia Roberts.
Now Armie is starring in the new film, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. It's based on a popular 1960s series of the same name, and Armie plays a KGB agent forced to team up with an American spy.
But protecting a vital asset proves more difficult than expected. Take a look.
No fun dancing by yourself. I need a partner.
Come on, take my hand. Baby, won't you walk with me? Oh, yeah.
You're not an East German chop shop anymore.
Still no drink?
Don't you make me put you over my knee.
So you don't want to dance, but you do want to wrestle.
No, I did not say that.
Oh, Armie!
Yeah.
She has her way with you.
I know.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for good to see
You weren't
both.
expecting that slap, we heard?
No, I was not. I had no idea it was coming. And apparently, Guy just walked up and I don't know if it was he just wanted to slap me but couldn't do it himself. He was like, just give him a little
Why
slap.
don't
Come
you
on,
do
just
that?
slap around a little bit.
Now, your audition for this film with Guy Ritchie was unique, is I guess a way to categorize it.
Yeah, this is true.
Describe what that was like.
Well, the first time I ever met him, they said, Guy wants to meet you at his house. I was like, great. You know, perfect. Really nervous. I prepare my audition and I get ready, and I'm like, they're like, yeah, it's an audition. You're going to read the scenes and the whole thing. And I'm like, okay. So I'm in work mode. And I show up in 100% work mode, and I get to his house. I knock on the door. I open the door, and they go, Guy's out back. He's waiting for you. I was like, okay, great. And I walk back, and he's laying in the pool. I was like, wait, is this what we're doing? And he's like, oh yeah. And we continued to have the rest of the meeting with him in the pool.
Was he dressed?
Well, no, he was not. Well, I mean, like, as dressed as you'd be in the pool, he was wearing shorts.
Okay.
But it's like one of those things where I'm fully dressed, sitting on the side of the pool. He's in the pool, so you're like, I don't know, do I look at you, or do I, like, sunbathe? I'm not sure what I'm doing.
Did you read the lines, or how did it?
Not at all.
Oh.
Not at all. Not the first time.
You just chatted.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the first time he actually said to me, he goes, you know, I hear the guy with the bready with the buzzer.
Yeah.
He basically
Be
says,
ready with the buzzer.
He says, basically Americans are pretty bad at accents, is what he says. He goes, but can you do a Russian accent? And I was like, well, I don't know. I can try. He's like, well, let's hear it.
Well, we heard you're really good. Will you teach us?
I tried. Oh, no.
All right, let's
YouTube,
hear it.
I learned on YouTube. So if you want to learn, just go on YouTube. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
I'm serious. Go on YouTube and just type Russian.
Is that
Can we
a hard
hear it?
accent to
I'm
master?
out of practice.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it was, any accent that's sort of different from your own is, you know, it's difficult, especially when you're hearing yourself doing it and you're like, I sound ridiculous. Like, this is stupid.
Did he say to you, you got the accent now, so you're good when you finally came back around?
I did it, and he goes, that's not bad. All right, yeah, I guess that'll work. So.
By the way, it looks like such a cool place. You were shooting in so many awesome places. Where were you?
We went to London. We were in Rome. We were in Naples. We were in Viterbo. We went a little bit on the Amalfi Coast.
Oh my
I mean, it was heaven. Like, it was one of those things we just never wanted it to end. I mean, some of the locations were the most beautiful places I've ever seen.
Wow.
I mean, we shot on the Spanish Steps for 2 nights and shut down the whole Spanish Steps. So it was just people in like period costumes and like little Alfa Romeos and old Ferraris driving by, people on Vespas, like women in the dresses. It was gorgeous.
Okay, let's talk about the stunts.
All right.
You did them all?
As many as they thought, oh, he probably won't kill himself if he does this one. That's all right. Yeah.
But there was one where you were underwater and you had a little bit of trouble. Am I right?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't like. Well, thankfully we avoided the trouble.
Okay.
They rectified the situation before it got all the way to the trouble stage. But someone thought it would be a really good idea to tie a cinder block to my foot in a pool, and they're like, we're just going to drop you in the pool, and then Henry's going to swim down and grab you, and then you'll come back up to the surface. And they were supposed to put like a slip knot on my foot.
Okay.
So if he pulls me, the cinder block comes out. It's basically a mob execution. And so they drop me in the pool, and the first time Henry grabs me and he starts swimming to the surface, and he's like, Armie, you're getting kind of fat, you know? And then he's like, no, you're on your own, and basically lets me go, and he goes up to the surface, and I just felt myself drifting back down. I was like, this is not what's supposed to happen. This isn't good. And then before anything happened, luckily a diver came over and gave me some air, and they figured out what was wrong with my foot.
Well, if Armie Hammer's in a movie, you know it's going to be a great one. We can't wait. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. hits theaters this Friday.
And
Good luck
tell
with
your
everything.
beautiful wife.
Yes.
She was a pal of mine from college. I love her.
Yeah.
Tell her I said hi.
I
wish she
will.
was
She
here.
says hello too. I know. She was supposed to be.
Next time.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
There she is. Look how cute she is.
Yeah.